Yo, what is going on with everybody out there? Once again, guys, welcome back to another video. If you can, let's get this video to at least 15 likes, guys. I really appreciate all the love and all the support that everyone has been showing me throughout my whole YouTube journey. We're walking into 2026 with some big goals, some things that we want to add to the channel, a couple guys that I'm really hoping to get on a show. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Once again, I really appreciate everyone coming in here, rocking out. If you guys see on the bottom, we do have a banner, man. 500 subs, guys, we got to give away. So if you guys are new viewers and you guys want to be entered into a giveaway, all you got to do is be subbed up and be an active sub. Isn't too hard, you know what I mean? But I really do appreciate everyone that comes in here and rocks out with your boy and comes and functions with the Raider content that I do drop. Obviously, we know, guys, this year has been a real upset. And we failed miserably. You know what I mean? Raiders have failed miserably this year on all aspects of the ball, man. I mean, special teams, defense, offense. I mean, you name it, we need it, right? This team has been really bad, man, and I cannot wait for this year to be over. That way we can go ahead and address this team, and let's just at least build it the right way. You know what I mean? We got Tom Brady in there. Hopefully he steps in a little more and he really goes in there and plays it full time. You know what I mean? We got some things to look forward to. We got some players on this team that we can really build around. You know what I mean? So there's some stuff to look forward to, man. Obviously, we got a guy in Fernando Mendoza, right, who we just seen play against Alabama. And this is what this video is about, man. You guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the title. Fernando Mendoza clearly solidified that #1 pick, I think, in my personal opinion. I think he's gone, man. #1 pick. You know what I mean? Mendoza, they went in there and crushed Alabama, dude, in the Rose Bowl game. I mean, he looked great on all aspects. Throwing, you know what I mean? He even showed us a little bit of footwork, had some touchdowns. So there's a lot of stuff that I really wanted to come in here and talk about Fernando Mendoza, especially in this Rose Bowl game. One of the biggest games in the nation, as we know, man. The whole nation obviously tunes into games like this, really big ones. And knowing that Fernando Mendoza is potentially a #1 pick, everyone's going to be watching this game just to see how this guy really plays. You know what I mean? To see how he really is and to see how he handles pressure. And I think he's a really great quarterback. I think he should go in there. He needs to be a Raider, man. I think Fernando Mendoza needs to this team needs to go in there and draft this guy and really help him out. You know what I mean? With the offensive line, obviously, we know needs a lot of work, but we're going to get in here and talk about that. But obviously, man, let's check this out, right? I mean, after watching this game, man, and his entire season, you know what I mean? So far, I'm pretty sold that he'll be a great quarterback in the NFL. I mean, the way he moves around, you know what I mean? The way he can let the ball go, the way how accurate he is, I think he'll really be good. As we see right here, guys, Fernando Mendoza, 14 for 16 through 192 yards, passed for 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? That's pretty damn good. 14 for 16, only missed 2 throws, no interceptions, got sacked 3 times, and a QBR rating of 250.2. That's pretty damn good, man. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying, guys. This guy here showing the footwork that he did show. You know what I mean? Eight rushing attempts for 16 yards. I mean, I know it doesn't look that pretty on the stat sheet, but if you've seen the way he was maneuvering on the field, that's what I really want to get at. You know what I mean? The way that this guy was out there moving on field, the way he was escaping the pocket, shuffling in the pocket, that's something we really need to see from a quarterback, especially going into the Raiders, right? Knowing that we don't have the best offensive line. Mendoza may play that perfect role to get us back together as a team. You know what I mean? He's obviously can be a dual threat quarterback when he needs to. That's not something we're really looking for. You know what I mean? We want a guy who can sit there and stay in the pocket, but when he needs to escape, he's able to. Kind of reminds me of a Josh Allen kind of guy. It's fair to say you never know, right, what draft pick will be a bust, but the way Mendoza is performing really against these really big college teams, man, just shows his mentality and his mindset. Mendoza has so many traits, dude, of being a great quarterback, and obviously we know Tom Brady, right? He went after Cam Miller. Cam Miller's gone, but we see speculation that Tom Brady wants to go after Mendoza, and he's giving them the thumbs up, like, go ahead and get him. But Mendoza has so many traits, man, of being a great quarterback. Senses pressure really good. You know what I mean? He knows when to release the ball. He knows when to escape the pocket. But the biggest thing is identifying the blitz, man, and the quick release. You know what I mean? He got rushed at an all-time high in the Rose Bowl, and we seen what happened. Alabama tried to rush this man, and he cooked the shit out of him. Fernando Mendoza went in there and cooked the shit out of Alabama. And Alabama rushed him at a career high 8 or 9 times. You know what I mean? And like I said, guys, as we know, Mr. Tom Brady, he loves a quarterback who can sense pressure, right? That's what Tom Brady did when he was in the league. Tom Brady was able to sense pressure, and Tom Brady was able to get the ball out quick. And he had a whole lot of success doing it. And I think that's what Fernando Mendoza is, man. I think he's another Tom Brady. I think he's another one of those greats. And it'd be great to have a guy like Mendoza on this team. I think in the NFL, though, with the speed being much quicker than the NCAA, honestly, that's a very good trait to have, especially with our O-line not being that good. If Fernando Mendoza did come to this team, the way he's able to release the ball really shows how good he is and how smart he is as a quarterback. Now, I do know there is a lot of speculation that people have on Mendoza coming to the Raiders based on the O-line and how bad they said it is. But, guys, I'm here to tell you, man, the offensive line really isn't that too far off. You know what I mean? The offensive line really needs a couple pieces, and we're a decent line. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we're a decent line now, but with the rookies showing some glimpses of good technique, obviously Caleb Rogers and Charles Grant, man, they showed that they have some stuff they can do for us. You know what I mean? I thought both of them dudes should have been starting, and I'm really hoping we get to see a full game out of them in the Kansas City game coming up, and I hope these guys are able to start next year as well. But not only with that, guys, but with the existing line we do have, and Colton Miller at left tackle and JPJ, obviously, guard or center, right? I think we could cook something up here, guys. Now, what the Raiders lack, honestly, here is a true hard-nosed center. Alex Kappa and Putnam, I mean, we obviously seen them are some practice guys. Those are obviously second-string type players, and they should have no business starting in the NFL whatsoever. But I think that's what we're lacking, guys. Is really a true hard-nosed center. If we can plug a center in there, you know what I mean? I think this team will be a jump up from what it was. Obviously, I mean, we got Colton Miller out at left tackle. We could throw Caleb Rogers at left guard. That way, Colton Miller's a veteran is there to assist him in what he needs. Grab us a true hard-nosed center. We have JPJ obviously at right guard, right? Or he can switch over to center, which is great. And then you could throw Charles Grant out at right tackle. And the reason why I say Charles Grant at right tackle, man, is just because we've seen DJ Glaze, man, get cooked time and time again this whole year. And I just don't believe that DJ Glaze has the footwork to be a tackle. You know what I mean? I don't think he has that in him. But not only that, you know what I mean? This Raiders offensive line coach really needs to be fired in Brennan Carroll. And I'm really hoping Pete Carroll's not here as well next year. But, guys, to get back with Fernando Mendoza, right? The upside to him coming over here is he has one of the best tight ends in the league, obviously, right? Brock Bowers, man, a beast, goes in there and crushes it every week, able to make spectacular catches, really hard catches. But when you have a guy like that, that's what you call your safety blanket. And we've seen it time and time again. When quarterbacks have a really great tight end that they can lean on, they have really great teams, right? I mean, look at kind of like Patrick Mahomes and the Travis Kelce thing, what happened with them. They were one of the best duos, man. Travis Kelce, Mahomes, they cooked everybody, right? Now, if we can get, and that's what we're lacking, guys. This team is lacking a quarterback. We gotta cook something up here, guys, and I think we can. But not only that, but the run game will complement the pass game. So with the few additions to the offensive line, like I said, guys, we need to plug in a true center. You know what I mean? We need to plug in another tackle, another guard, just to get some depth in there. You know what I mean? But the guys that we do have in line, I think can really pay some dividends to us. JPJ, obviously, with the injury, Colton Miller with the injury, that really affected the line as well. But with those guys coming back healthy, like I said, guys, we've seen a bit of Caleb Rogers, and we've seen a little bit of Charles Grant. But if those guys can play that the way they did perform next year at a high potential, I think we will be okay. So with that being said, guys, the offensive line obviously will help with the run game with Genty. And I really feel Genty, if he has offensive line, he will be able to put numbers up. We've seen what he did this year, guys, with the horrible offensive line, one of the worst in the NFL. But Gentry will definitely be able to take a load off his back and assist the offense. You know what I mean? The offensive play call. But with that being said, guys, that's what I have here for Fernando Mendoza in the game that we just watched against Alabama. You know what I mean? I really hope that the Raiders go in there and target this guy. I really hope we go in there and get the first round draft pick, man. And I hope we really build around this dude, man. Like I said, guys, I think he's one of the nether Tom Brady's. A guy like, you know what I mean, Peyton. He's gonna be one of those guys. And let's hope he does it here with the Raiders, man. Let me know what you guys think about Fernando Mendoza. Let me know what you guys think about that game, man. That was a really good game. Like I said, he went in there and cooked them. But hey, hopefully he's a Raider soon. Appreciate everyone that comes in here every week and rocks out with your boy, man. It goes a long way. Like I said, we're super close to hitting 500 subscribers. Once we do hit the 500 subscribers, we will be giving out 2 hats to 2 of you guys. Does not matter what team you like, as long as you are an active sub and participate in the channel, you will be entered into the giveaway. Once again, guys, really appreciate it, man. I'll catch you on the next video. Go Raiders.